Welcome to After Sunrise. Thanks for hopping on over here to kget.com. And yeah, we've got a great day out there. Yesterday was so beautiful. I know people were probably a little, I just got to take my mic back off here, a little scared by Saturday's temperatures being at 102 for the first time, first triple digits day of the year. But today we are 30 degrees from where we were on Saturday for our high.
29 to be exact.
It's crazy. So crazy. So yeah, that's fantastic. And we're 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. And even better than that, my favorite part of the forecast is the good air quality.
Yeah, the air, I mean, anytime we have good air quality, like, I mean, it's just, you can just feel
I just want to go outside and just like breathe it all in.
Take a deep breath in.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. I'm going to go for a run later today.
Take advantage of that.
Yeah, take advantage of the good air quality and the cool weather, because last week I did some runs and it was getting hot. Like I had to make sure to go really like early in the morning so that I didn't hit like the mid 80s, because I hate running when it's above like 80. Count me out. Too hot for me. And I came back and I was just like dripping sweat. I was drenched. It was really gross.
What is your like favorite weather to run in?
Probably like sunny. I do like the sun. And like probably 60s. So that I'm not cold when I'm starting out, but I'm cool and I can wear a t-shirt, because like anything cooler than that, I mean, I'll go for a run in like Tehachapi and I get like, I have to almost bundle up to start off, like put something on my ears if it's in the 40s and like gloves on, but then really quickly you're over all of that and it's like, okay, now what do I do with all this stuff?
Right.
So I like to be able to start off comfortable and then you know you're gonna warm up and get too hot, but yeah, no, I'm trying to keep up the running. Let me tell you, it is a struggle. Like I think it was Friday night. I ran 3 times last week and then I ran Sunday. But Friday night I went to bed, my legs were just throbbing. Like they were actually throbbing. Like I didn't take any medicine like ibuprofen or anything like that, because I'm just more like, let my body recover on its own. You did this to yourself. You know why it hurts. It's not like a mystery.
Right.
But I was pretty close to getting up out of bed to find the ibuprofen. So it is a struggle. If you are someone who's trying to run, I'm not going to say like, oh, this is so easy. Like you have to push through.
Isn't it crazy that the marathon was like a month and a half ago?
I know. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Do you know I'm already signed up for next year's?
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, good for
I
you.
got an email the other day and I called my husband. I was like, are we signed up for next year's half marathon? He's like, oh yeah, I wanted to do that before I forgot.
No.
So we're both running the half next year.
Which, by the way, if you do it now, you save big.
Yeah.
Like lots of money.
Yeah.
So
go do that.
it's good to.
It's March 22nd of 2026.
You will pay big if you procrastinate.
Yeah. So I'm already training. I figure if I just keep it up, that way, like I don't have to start anew, because starting running like fresh is hard. Like if you stop running, I feel like you lose it fast, and you have
I feel
to.
like that's just like working out in general. Like
Right.
if you stop after like a couple of weeks, it's just like
lifting weights too.
Yep.
Same thing. I tried to lift weights this weekend, and I hadn't in several weeks. Like
Yeah.
I just have been running, and I mean it's a different kind of strength that you build from running.
Yeah.
And my arms were like jelly. In fact, they still hurt. I lifted weights Saturday morning. My arms are still so sore right now. I need to just keep it up though.
Yeah.
Instead of letting it completely go away
Yep.
before I do it again. I know I need to, but
I got 7 hours of sleep last night. I woke up, it felt great.
sounds so nice.
It was so nice. I still feel tired.
Yeah, and it's because we're waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I guess
Waking
so.
up at 3 a.m. it's not natural.
Well, it's just getting more difficult. I was just so tired
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. I was so exhausted. I just like went home, and at like 2 o'clock, I was like, I'm ready for bed.
Well, I took a car nap yesterday.
Yeah.
I left the station at 12:30. I didn't leave the station so much as I left the newsroom and walked to my car. And it's still nice enough that I could take a car nap. And I took a car nap for almost a whole hour.
If I know that she's taking a car nap, I usually scare her.
That's always fun.
Which is
that's helpful.
It wakes you up.
Yeah, that's right. Some adrenaline waking me up.
Wakes you up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got 7 hours of sleep last night. I was like, oh man, I haven't had this in a while. And it was like,
That's really nice.
it's always nice to like get a good night's sleep. you
Oh,
know?
it is so good. Well, because this weekend it was hot, you know. Even in the mountains, it got to the point where I needed AC, but we really haven't used it yet. And in our 2-story upstairs, it just gets stuffy. And so I woke up a couple times in the middle of the night because it's just I need everything off of me right now. But I also don't like to sleep with like out even like something.
Right.
Like I want something, but it's like too hot for even, you know, any sort of blanket.
I love a good nap.
Oh, I love a good nap. It's
A
like
good
it's
nap.
luxurious. That's what I think of.
I actually think taking a good nap in the like middle of the day sometimes hits better than like going to bed for the night. Like I don't know
yeah.
what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's something special about like, you know, like you just like go and like lay in your bed and.
The thing I think about is cool about a nap is when it's time to go to bed, it's like, I gotta hurry up and go to sleep. Like, this is the time. I sleep now or I don't get enough sleep. So it feels very like I have to do it. Whereas a nap is like, I get to do it. Like, ooh, I have time right now. I'm just gonna lay here and close my eyes and just have complete quiet and peace. And it just feels like a gift, like a luxury, a little luxury.
There was like a week or two ago, it was like a Saturday. And I went, or no, it was a Friday. Was it last Friday? I think it was last Friday. Yeah, it was last Friday. I went home after work. So this is like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. And I'm like, I'm just gonna take a nap, but I'm not gonna set an alarm. I'm gonna take a nap. I slept for over 2 hours.
Whoa.
I slept for over 2
you
hours.
were tired.
I was tired.
You were so tired.
And yeah, I slept for 2 hours. I woke up and I was like, where am I? What day is it? Who am I?
Who am I?
Like, I mean, it was just like, and it took me a good while to be like, oh man, that was just a really long nap.
Man.
And it was so, oh man, it was so nice. The problem is that like Friday night, I was, you know, just like, kept going. I stayed up late.
Yeah, impossiple to
you
go
know,
to
because
sleep
I then traveled down to LA and everything, and so, but yeah, it was like a long nap.
That sounds so nice.
But it was nice. I mean, I was fully awake, you know, driving down in LA during rush hour and all that, so it was fine. But
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about not having a 3 a.m. wake up call anymore pretty soon. I'm counting down the days. You know how many days I have left? Wait. Yesterday it was 29, so 28 days.
wow,
Of this wake up call.
28
Maybe 26. We'll see. I have like a week planned that I'm supposed to be off
Yeah.
because Justin's out of town, but I kind of feel like maybe my mother-in-law will take the kids for a few days so I can come in. It's to the point where I'm like kind of hesitant to miss days.
yeah,
because
it's coming to an end.
It's coming to an end, which is wild. It's so wild. Yeah, June 27th. So probably 28 days
the
left
question that
of a 3 a.m. wake up. Only 28 more times that I have to set that alarm for 3
I
a.m.
think the big question is how many days do we have, just the two of us,
Just the two of us.
or like with me being here because I'm on
You're
vacation.
gonna be gone. Yeah, are you
I have
on
a couple
vacation
of,
next week?
Yeah, next week I'm on vacation, and then I have a couple of.
When are you gone next week?
Wednesday,
You're gone all-
Thursday, Friday next
Wednesday,
week.
Thursday, Friday.
I'm going to Atlanta.
Okay, and then are you back the next Monday? But I'm
No,
off.
no, I'm not.
You're not. I'm not.
I'm off on Memorial Day.
No, that's not that week.
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
I'm off next month. Okay, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
you're next-
I'm off next Monday, Tuesday. We don't work together
We
all
don't
next
work-
week.
Yeah, we don't work at all. So yeah.
But then I'm here Memorial Day week, that whole week.
So
You're
okay.
just gone that Monday.
So then let's do the math.
So we
then.
have the rest of this week.
You have how many days left? 28.
I have 28 days left.
So you have 28 days left. So 28 minus 5 is 23. Minus 1, 22. So we only have like 22 shows
Is that it?
max.
Oh my
Left.
gosh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe that it's almost the end of the school year.
Mm-hmm.
It is so, I mean, yeah, I think all of their field trips are like next week because then the next week's Memorial Day week. And their last day of school is Memorial Day week. Is the last day of week is a 4-day
Their
week.
last full week is next week.
Last full week, yes, because the final week is Memorial Day week where they're off on Monday and then they go to school the next 4 days and then that's it.
And then high school graduations are the week after. Next. Yeah.
CSUB graduation is this
Friday.
Friday and Saturday, several ceremonies.
Which,
but
by the
yeah,
way,
we'll
we
be
will
out there
not be
Friday.
on Friday morning after sunrise. We're taking that day off.
Oh, yes,
Because we
by
will
the way.
be at the graduation.
Yeah, we're going to be live from CSUB that morning.
Yeah.
Just talking about education across Kern County and really celebrating all of the accomplishments of our local students and thanking all of the teachers.
Isn't
By
it
the way,
incredible?
Teacher Appreciation Week, I believe. So thank your teachers.
That was last week.
Oh, whoops.
But it's.
But you can still
you
appreciate
can still appreciate yourself.
Don't
Trust
worry.
me.
Don't worry, you can still go appreciate them.
So I was actually at an elementary school yesterday for just like an hour, and it was kind of like a school assembly, and oh my gosh, when you get like 200 little kids in the multipurpose room, there's a reason why I'm going to put it this way. There's a reason why teachers have summers off.
A little loud.
It was just constant. My watch was telling me you are in a loud environment. I don't get those notifications unless I'm at a concert. It was just like, it was just so loud. Those teachers though, they just they knew exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They are, I think, like superheroes.
I cannot imagine having, especially TK kindergarten, especially because it's your job to teach them how to be in a classroom. Most of them have never been in a classroom setting before and learned to all sit down and listen and crisscross applesauce and all that stuff. So they don't know. And they're little. I mean, they are little. Tie my shoes, wipe my nose, I gotta go potty, little. And you've got 25 plus of them in a classroom.
Oh, that's
a
crazy.
lot of little children. I mean, I have a lot of little children, but I do not have 25 of them. I cannot imagine 25 of them at once.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is.
And yes, so I bow down to your patience.
It is
perseverance.
Incredible. And the thing is it's not their kids. Mm-mm. They're professionally, but it's not their actual biological kids. And they've got 20 to 30 of them. Mm-hmm. And it's just, oh man.
I can't even tell you though how much I love getting out of school time, going to get my own kids. And it's not just about getting my kids, it's seeing all of the other kids getting out and running to their parents, jumping in their arms, holding hands with their siblings that they haven't seen all day. There's parents who bring their puppies, their dogs, so they're on the ground, they're playing with their puppy and dog who they haven't seen all day, or they're like, look at this that I made today. They're talking about their day. I heard a little girl say to her mom, "Oh, you did your nails today. Those are pretty." And I just it brings me such joy. It's so sweet. And I just love to see those connections. I don't know. I'm going to miss that next year because my kids aren't going to go to public school next year. We're going to homeschool. We're going to really try something new. But I really do find such joy in that time of the day and just seeing those relationships. Mm-hmm. It's so sweet. Kids, I love kids, obviously. Obviously, that's why I've got 3 of them. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, you went, obviously. And I was like, excuse me.
Calling you a kid.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me.
You've grown up before my eyes, Alex Fisher.
I have.
You have.
I've also grown a beard in front of you.
You have, yeah. You look so much more mature with your beard when we look back at the photos. I can't even imagine you, now without one. And, I mean, I remember it was November for Men's Health November when it's No Shave November and you decided not to shave and then you were like, I'm just going to keep it. And we didn't think our bosses were going to be okay with it, but lo and behold, it is your look now. Can you imagine even shaving it anymore?
No, I don't actually want to.
No?
No,
it looks, it really it suits you. It fits you really well.
No, I like my beard.
Yeah, it very much fits you well. But yeah, it's just so funny thinking back to that. So how old were you though when you started on Sunrise, anchoring on Sunrise?
Anchoring?
Anchoring.
Well, it was 2018.
2018, so okay.
Yeah, so March 2018.
So you would have just turned,
oh gosh.
Wait, so you're 31.
I'm 31, I can't do math at this
So
hour.
minus 7.
Yes.
So you would have just turned
24. Yeah, I had just turned 24. A week, yes. I turned 24 a week before.
You were a baby.
Yeah, before anchoring.
You were so little.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Although I was 24 when I got married, so that's. Anyway.
Your hair color has changed through the years.
My hair color's changed.
You had
Not
bangs.
that much. When we want to talk about hair color changing, let's talk about Tammy Milchok.
That's true.
Her hair color has changed so drastically.
And just hairstyle. Her hairstyle is.
It has.
She went really short.
I've gone up and down as well. Not as drastic though as Tammy. Tammy is an adventurer when it comes to her hair, and she's not afraid to try something completely new. But I've gone darker and lighter. I've vacillated between that and the bangs. I thought the bangs were helping me when I was pregnant and had all the extra pregnancy weight. It didn't really help, but in my mind.
By the way, when you were pregnant on air, did people reach out to you before?
Oh, and say, "Are you pregnant?"
Uh-huh. Did you ever have any of that?
I don't remember that. I remember specifically someone reaching out after I was pregnant, after having my kids, and be like, "Oh, you're pregnant again!" Nope.
No.
Nope, I'm not. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've had people reach out. I remember almost being forced one time because I had the bangs and I was like, these are doing it for my face right now. I need these. I don't know. It was like camouflage, I guess, trying to hide a little bit after all the babies. And I remember Mike, our boss, calling me into his office. He's like, we can't see your face. You've got to get rid of the bangs. And I was like, please, I'll trim them more. I promise.
Like,
but eventually I was like,
news,
no, you're right. Just get rid of these things.
Maddie
Get
is
them out
just
my
like,
face. They
"Good
kept
morning."
they grow so fast and they get in your eyes, and people were complaining that they were in my eyes. So I remember people complaining about that, and I don't remember what else people have complained about, but yeah. No, I remember being asked, are you pregnant, or congratulating me. It wasn't even asking, it was just like, oh, you're pregnant again.
You're like, thanks, making me feel real good right now.
Thank you very much, but no, I'm not.
Oh, well, speaking of pregnancy, let's talk about a new study that's out, talking about mom brain.
Oh, okay.
So there's
know where you were going with
yeah,
that.
so new research, you were like,
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, so there's new research out that shows that mom brain is in fact real.
Duh.
And it's tied to changes in the brain during pregnancy. So it's just, basically experts are saying this is hormonal shifts. It can
This
reduce
is so
gray matter.
sad.
It leads to
Hormonal
forgetfulness.
shifts reduce gray matter? That's so devastating.
It is.
So sad. Yeah, so it can lead to forgetfulness, poor focus, and brain fog. All of these things sound familiar. The good news is the changes are temporary. One expert says symptoms ease after giving birth, and moms should not feel ashamed. They say sleep, hydration, reminders, and support can help ease the mental load. However, I will say an interesting thing. If you are feeling this even after pregnancy, I mean, obviously the sleep deprivation newborn stage, honestly, that I feel like this whole, all of these changes will probably last you for the first year of your child's life at least, because you're going on like spurts of 2 hours of sleep. You're just exhausted and you're doing something completely new usually. So expect that, those hormonal shifts in the mom brain to last at least through the first year of your child's life. However, even after that, if you still feel the brain fog, the forgetfulness, the poor focus, I ended up with a thyroid condition after my kids, and it took me, I'd say probably a couple years to get it diagnosed because I didn't even know what a thyroid condition was. I have hypothyroidism, and my doctor caught it, and I thought it was normal. I thought that I was just supposed to be this tired. I thought, this is my life. This is how I live. It was almost like narcolepsy. Like in the afternoons, I would have to just like catch myself from drowsing off constantly. And I always felt like just bone tired. Like when your limbs feel heavy, that kind of tired when you just wake up and you feel like it's really hard to get up. I felt like that all the time. And I went several years like that. So if you feel like that, by the way, get your thyroid checked. So there's my little PSA this morning.
So what if you have these symptoms and you're not a mother?
And you're a man, and you're like, and maybe it's because you're waking up at 3 in the morning every day.
That's probably what it is.
That could be it.
That could be it.
Yeah, sleep is good, you guys. Like, we talk about this a lot, but American culture, how we idolize busyness and lack of sleep and who can do the most and be on the most committees and boards, and that's great. Like I love giving your time and being there for others, but you've got to sleep. And really, like I love, just embracing rest and a slower lifestyle that I feel like a lot of European countries really embrace, is the slower lifestyle.
A lot of other countries do.
And that is what I'm aiming for in retiring. It feels so weird to say I'm retiring. I'm 38 years old. But what a blessing that I can. And I'm just looking forward to a slower pace of life. Like I'm going to sleep and not wake up with an alarm clock in the morning, which I realize is a total luxury. But I just want to make up for a couple of years because legit, there are years I don't remember. I was looking at pictures of my kids the other day, looking for Mother's Day photos of like my mom. But I was going back through when they were little, and I was like, I don't remember this. If there were not photos of this time, I would not remember it.
Yeah.
It's because I was so sleep deprived and so tired for so many years. So I'm just excited to have like a slower pace of life. I feel like culture's kind of swinging that way a little bit.
I think it is overall. I think it is. I mean, I think people realize that they don't need to put their whole identity into their career, into their job.
It's trying to create an identity for yourself. Yeah. Like, oh, I am only valuable if I do this. And that's not true.
Yeah. The other thing too is like, your job is supposed to be, fast paced and that's what leads to fun. And it's like, well, no, I'd like to have fun outside of of work. I like to do, personal life is fun.
I just hope that, we start to embrace more of that kind of culture.
I think we are. I think we really are, though. I think we're seeing more and more of it.
And that's true. Like, I mean, even like, I think probably a lot of it started with COVID.
It did.
Because you're spending more time at home and people were rediscovering like the joy of growing your own garden or making sourdough. And
I think there's a lot of, we turned to things that could like bring us joy. I think there was also when the world abruptly shut down and businesses came to a halt and still like kept going, people realized, so operations for the most part can continue without all of this added stress.
Yeah.
A lot of things that could be seen as gratuitous are all of a sudden
that you thought were so necessary.
So I think a lot of that also was kind of like, wait a second, we're still doing the same thing without all of this other stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that took place.
Yeah, no, that was cool. And I love kind of rediscovering the joys of simple pleasures, like reading a book or, just hanging out outside looking at the clouds or with your family playing a board game. Growing a garden, those sorts of things. Like finding those simple joys and just really reveling in those.
Okay, I know you've got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, I know. It's a problem. So do you.
I have it. Are you kidding me? I was going to say,
we are not good
no.
influences on each other's lives in this situation. Hello, Gila Dolce.
So, exactly. So scientists just discovered that the tongue's sweet receptor, the part of our tongue that tells the brain that this is sweet, is... they basically just like showed that, we now know how like our brain is processing sweets.
Your tongue tells the brain this is sweet. The discovery can actually help companies create sweets with less sugar by using ingredients that trigger the sweet taste more efficiently.
Yeah. So you can, so the sweet receptors.
I don't understand. It's not really telling me how it triggers them. Like how is it going to trigger them differently and more efficiently? I don't understand. Ingredients that trigger the sweet taste more efficiently.
I guess there's other ingredients that we can use that trigger the sweet receptors to make our brain feel like, oh, hey, you're getting this.
This great treat.
This great treat without the added concerns of, diabetes, obesity, other things that sugar leads to. So
we got a watermelon this weekend and we had half of it left in the fridge that we hadn't cut up, and I just pulled it out last night and just got a spoon, and the boys saw me and so they came and got spoons and we were just eating the watermelon half with our spoons and it was delicious.
I like a good pineapple.
Oh.
A good pineapple like in the summer. I will eat pineapple until my tongue is just raw.
Yeah, the acidity in the pineapple will get you.
That's when I'm like, and I have to tell myself to stop. Like, all right, well, you don't have a tongue anymore.
You don't have a tongue. I hate that when you get like it hurts. Yeah. No, but pineapple, summer fruit is so good.
Oh, summer fruit's good.
A good, like icy cold cantaloupe. Oh.
Not a huge fan of cantaloupe.
No?
It's just whatever. It's just whatever to me.
No, honeydew, I feel that way about.
Yeah, cantaloupe's just
whatever
to me.
I love.
But for me, berries, all berries, all berries.
Yes,
blackberry, everything.
Blueberries.
My favorite berry is a blackberry.
I love a blackberry.
I had like this yogurt parfait on Sunday for brunch, and it was. Yeah, so it was yogurt parfait. The yogurt was fine. The granola was fine. But it had kiwi, mango, blackberries, and strawberries in it. Oh my God. It was so yummy.
Yum.
To the point where I'm sitting there, like, not even talking, just like, this is like so good.
Oh, yeah. I love those moments when you're like, hold on a moment. I need a moment just to enjoy this flavor here. Like, look at it, close your eyes, and like, that is good.
That is good.
Good stuff. I love a good yogurt parfait. I've just discovered sheep's milk yogurt. Well, not just. I've had it before, but it is fantastic. It's A2. So I don't know what this is, but I think it has to do with the protein in it.
So not A1.
I guess not A1 steak sauce. Totally different.
Which, by the way, I love. I love A1 steak sauce.
Ew.
You don't like A1 steak sauce?
I don't even know. I just don't understand why you would put any sauce on a steak.
Okay, so here's.
Don't ruin my steak.
So A1 steak sauce is, for me, it's good. Like, it can, like a steak that's just like whatever, it helps, right?
I know.
But I love the tangy, I love that. I will actually dip it in my bread.
No.
Or dip my bread in the
I
sauce.
guess I shouldn't knock it because I've never tried it, but I don't like the idea of like ketchup. I don't like the idea of like.
Stop. It's not ketchup. It's not mustard. It's none of that. It is a steak sauce.
But I mean, steak, I like a black pepper and good
Yes.
amount of salt, and I love the flavor of steak.
I don't disagree.
It sounds really good. I was just imagining the flavor
I
of
also
steak.
like it on
That sounds
burgers.
really good.
Instead of like mustard or ketchup,
No,
I will do a
again.
burger and well, you let me
No.
let me enjoy this. I like A1.
Okay, I'll try it and I'll report back.
Go to Moo Creamery and put a little bit, or do you put anything on the burger?
I don't want, no. The burger tastes so good. I don't want a sauce to cloud it. The only sauce I can do on a burger is like a pepper jelly. I feel like that enhances it in a different way. It goes well. The sweet and spicy goes well with like the meat taste. Other than that, I feel like anything else really just like gets in the way of the taste of the meat. I love burgers and steaks. What can I say?
Well, speaking of meat, so
Go on.
Habit is looking for America's
Oh, that's right.
hottest dad. Habit is that burger
Right.
place, burger chain. Well, it's out of Southern California. Anyways, they're looking for America's hottest dad. They want to find someone who. So it's to celebrate the launch of their new hot charred grilled chicken sandwich or salad. I don't know. Well, so the gym, the UFC gym, they have a gym calendar, and the CEO says that they're looking for a dad who brings the heat in and out of the gym and can crush a workout and crush a salad in the same afternoon.
So dumb. I'm sorry. Sorry, go on.
No, that's it.
Oh, crush
You
a
can
workout,
apply.
crush a salad. I'm going to do that today.
You can apply. I am not a dad, but I would apply.
They aren't going to know.
Well, they probably want to say, well, I don't know. I also feel like I'm too young to be like a,
To be a dad?
yeah, no, like a hot dad. Like you need
To
some,
be a hot dad.
You need like gray in your hair, like gray in your beard and stuff.
You need to be a little more distinguished.
I know.
I don't know. I see a couple grays over
I
there.
do have a couple of grays in my beard. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what they call a hot dad? A zaddy.
Oh, goodness. A zaddy. Where does that even come from?
I don't know.
I remember that from a few years ago.
Yeah.
A zaddy. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Is Justin a zaddy?
OMG, stop it! He has plenty of grays. I think he will tell you I gave them to him, though.
I'm gonna look up the definition of just like.
Are you looking up the definition of a zaddy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so if you are interested, you can go ahead and submit yourself by May 23rd because the calendar is set to drop on July 1st.
A zaddy is an attractive man, especially an older one, who is fashionable or charismatic.
All righty. Get your applications in now. Hey, by the way, let's talk about something a little more important right now. Our Houchin Blood Drive, community-wide blood drive, kicks off this Thursday here at our station at Compassion Corner, right across the street from our studios. You can come out, you can donate blood on site on Thursday, 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll have their mobile blood bank out here.
Yeah, you can also get, for every donation, you get a chance to, you're putting a raffle for a $2,500 Disney gift card.
Pretty sweet.
Which I think is pretty, yeah.
And summertime, they always see donations go down. People are on vacation, they're in and out of town, they don't have the high school donation drives that happen often. So they are more in need of donations than normally during the year. So if you can donate, please do. It's the easiest way to save a life. They've got a very comfy chair, they're gonna feed you snacks. What more could you ask for? Save a life, comfy chair, snacks.
Yep.
And great weather.
It's happening Thursday.
Happening Thursday right outside of our studios.
Thanks so much for joining us for After Sunrise. See you tomorrow.
Bye.